What's good, y'all? Welcome back. You see the sweat? You see the sweat? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. How is everybody? I hope that we're good. And everything is just not, it's not cool in here at all. Let me see. Is that helping? I hope you didn't connect. But anyways, I talked about this yesterday, the important message to artists. That is the name of this video. The message had everything to do with taking your time. And I feel like I also always reference every creative. I need to not do that. Not for this video. This time I'm going to only be like catering my speak to artists who do what I do mainly. Like people who draw, people who paint on the side and stuff like that. Traditional artists. Maybe even a little digital, right? But yeah, it all applies regardless though, no matter what you do. But artists, listen up. I think that from posting a new, I was almost keeping up with AI. That's how that's how quickly I was uploading pretty much every month for October. For every month for October. So it's not like awesome to do. It did just kind of, to me, wear down the quality of my video. So yeah, it was a lot of shorts content, that's for sure. You can't really put out long form videos rapidly and want them to be good. And so I say all that to say, there was a portion, like a week, where I was posting pretty much every day, but I was not just posting the entirety of the video. Like anything that you've watched from me from October is start to finish that drawing. But when it comes to the other videos, like those videos that I'm referencing, like the comic strip that I did, that I did the outlines, and then I did one for the coloring, one for the line art, etc. I did it that way because I found that it also provided a little bit of a real-time scale for how long that took me, because writing that comic strip that was not a short period of time. That did take me a little bit of time, like most comic strips do. And so I feel like if we break up how much time we are putting in, like showing all parts of it, like if you're sketching, recording that and just posting just the sketching. Like we've gotten really used to people saying like, oh, I don't want to have to go to a part 1 and a part 2. But with art, I feel like, especially the art that we do, you don't really have to go to either this part or that part. Like you could just watch the part that you're at and it's still going to be entertaining because it's art. It's still something moving. It's still something changing and taking a different form. So I just think that at the end of the day, it's still going to be entertaining, no matter if you do have like 4 different segments of just one piece. Now, do I suggest you uploading 4 different videos of just the sketching process? Hell no, unless it's a special predicament of like you're doing a big ass piece that's like fucking 72 feet by fucking 60 feet and it's quadrants, so it's like one person in this one animal, one this, one that. Like, okay, then that makes sense. But like, if you're doing just one little, 11 by 14, 8 by 12 piece, and you breaking that up over the course of multiple days and multiple videos, I just think that that's irresponsible for your audience's time. We still want to value our audience's time at the end of the day, because there's a lot of content out there right now that is art, but it's really not art, that wastes time. It just wastes the person's time. Whereas when you look at my piece, you're able to see start to finish everything how it played out, versus when you just post the finished part of it, it's like that's not really showing the process. Everything that we do, from the line art to the inking to however many steps you take in your process of getting your drawing done, like it's still valuable to show and give credence to that time, because it's not like there's very many artists who are able to make it and not have an online presence. So it's kind of like you're gonna need it. You're gonna need that a place to put your stuff, because if you want to be in museums scout for people online. If you want to be online, I mean, if you want to be, big, you kind of do have to be online. And I'm not saying that everybody who gets online instantly is big, but like, you find a rhythm to the way that you like to post, and what app suits you the best, and what offers you the most creative freedom in what you do. I think that you'll be better off. Like, there's an app that's been out forever called DeviantArt. That's been out forever. It is not ever once been helpful to me as an artist coming up. It just hasn't. I don't want to keep ramming into it, but it's like it's kind of like Instagram in that way, where it's just like you're throwing your art out into a void. Like, you're just throwing art out there, like, hey, hopefully somebody catches that, and like a few people will. It's not like most people can avoid the feed if it does pop up, but like the amount of people that see a small creator's work, a small artist's work, versus a person that sees a bigger creator's work, like their work gets pushed automatically, versus small creators. Like, I feel like there are platforms who blur those lines, like TikTok is an example, who, if you are a small creator, you can post on there and get a pretty good feedback and response from it, big or small. Although it is kind of like playing the lottery each time you upload, because it's like there are some that as soon as you upload, you'll have instant hits, you'll have instant likes, instant this, and then there's other ones where you upload. I genuinely think that at the end of the day, if you're going to put your art out there, find the app that works best for you. Instagram works for a lot of people, but as of late, I don't think that any app is really like the bee's knees, because everybody's kind of adapting that TikTok, like anybody can pretty much get their 15 seconds in the sun, and I don't know, it kind of makes something like what we do kind of trivial, because it just forces us to be quick with everything. Like, we're having to keep up with machines and keep up with people who this is not a problem but people who repost their art, like, there's no guarantee that you can create one of your best pieces to date and have no interactions, none, and it's just unfortunate. It's just like, and there'll be other times where you just shit posts, and then that be the one that blows up. So I would say if you're an artist and you realize, if you're an artist that does stuff similar to what I do, like draw and ink and whatever, if you find that you are having to keep up with the trends, the art trends, whatever, and those, you know, those are going to keep changing. Trends, art trends, whatever. I feel like you find your niche. You find what makes you happy. And, like, do it because it makes you happy. Like, the reason why I was able to upload so consistently for October, I mentioned this to first recording as well. The reason why I was able to upload so consistently was because of the fact that I had I have a genuine love for this holiday. Like, I love Halloween. I love creepy weirdness. Like, if, you know, that fueled a lot of my passion to keep creating and finding, you know, those creepy things that made me me. Because going back and looking at those weird episodes of Courage and those creepy episodes of Scooby-Doo, like, it really just reminded me of my growth and who the person I built myself up to be, which is a horror loving weirdo. And I love that. And then creating with just that as the fuel made it easy to post every day, you know, shorts wise. And now I have a whole bunch of new faces, and I'm so happy, you know, to see everybody. Thank you times 90. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, who am I? I'm your art friend on the internet. But yeah, I'm very happy, and thank you guys for you know, showing up and showing out for me. You know, there are times I come on here and I try to be as raw as possible. You know, like, I do be wanting to uplift artists, you know, especially in these trying times. And that's really important to me, and so I will always do that. But I'll always try to, well, I'll speak up for social causes and anything like that if I know about them. As of recent, I don't know if any of you are from my past, meaning like my past social media accounts, but I recently got rid of my Instagram. I think my Pinterest should be gone by this point. TikTok is gone, and pretty much anything else that's linked to my name outside of YouTube is gone. RIP, we're gonna take a moment. The lake sounds beautiful. I could take several moments, but it is like it's very relieving, honestly. I feel cool. Although YouTube is trying to just be every app in one. You got the community tab that acts as a Threads or a X, and you have the fucking, and you know, Instagram as well. Like, every app is every app. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be an art YouTuber specifically. And doing this is kind of all I want to do. I don't want to, there's already its own racing factor on YouTube because of how many ads there are and how much of a chore it's becoming to be on this app, you know. Like, I just want to make people's time worth it and let them know how much I appreciate them for being here, and like, thank you for subscribing, you know. Like, I'm still a small creator, so you shouldn't have very many ads. You know, I know that there's some around me, and I can't do anything about that, but there shouldn't be any playing for my videos because I'm not getting any money. So yeah, and I think that's also the thing. Like, that's how I know that I really actually want to do this, because like, it's not bringing me anything. It's not doing anything for me. Only thing that I'm actually seeing growth in is, well, It's not doing anything for me that I see, and it's not doing anything that I'm cognizant of. It's happening all behind the scenes, but like, it's still kind of interesting, you know. But I do always want to say thank you. I said it 90 times. Slow it down, reverb it, and then be like, she said it to specifically me. And I did. Look me in my eye. I did. But yeah. With that being said, y'all, if y'all have any other messages that you want to share, go ahead. I should have did a recap. I'm gonna do a quick one real quick. Don't have to keep up with the race if you don't want to. You can post how you want to post. If you want to post once a month, go ahead. Because at the end of the day, quality has never been rushed. I could understand something that takes a short amount of time, but quality can't be rushed. And if your best works come from when it takes days, let your work take days. You don't have to keep up with this imaginary race. Let the AI do it. And then when you come out with your real shit, then we all gonna be like, hey. Oh. It's now and laters. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Y'all make my life better. With that being said, hearts all around. I heard that this means something else in Germany. Hearts all around. What I'm gonna do now is sign the hell off and see y'all another time. Wait, what was that? And see y'all another time. Ooh!